Okay, today I'm doing my makeup with the most expensive, the most luxurious products that I own. Hello, beautiful people. This is Anne, Fabulous Life 101. On my channel, I cover makeup and skincare, occasionally fashion and travel, basically things that make you more fabulous at any age. If you're interested in this type of content and you're not already a subscriber, could you please hit that subscribe button and the bell notifications right now? Thanks so much. Well, I have a whole range of price products in my makeup and skincare arsenal. But today I decided let's figure out what is the most expensive, most pricey, most luxurious item I own in every category. And let's do my makeup using that, okay? Now, I have a lot of really, really good drugstore products. In fact, some of those I use more often than I do the more expensive things. But some days it just feels good to surround yourself with luxury. Like to do this video, I decided to wear Chanel earrings, Dior t-shirt. Oh, this little necklace, by the way, this is like a repurposed Chanel button made into a necklace. I found this at a trade show. Okay, so let's get luxurious, y'all. In my quest for the most expensive items I own, I'm starting with the skincare. Because skincare is a great way to invest if you're going to buy some of the more expensive products. This is Clarins Paris Double Serum Hydric and Lipidic System. Normally $135 retail. Now I got mine during the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty sale, so I got it for half price. And I'm just going to rub this gently on my face. While I'm letting that absorb into my face, I'm also going to use Clarins Total Eye Lift. This retails for $90. Again, I got it during Ulta 21 Days of Beauty, so I paid half price for this as well. And it's a great deal at half price. I don't know whether I would have paid full price for it or not. And now I think this has had a little time to absorb. Probably could leave it for another minute, but that's okay. I'm going to go ahead now and just touch up a little bit. Creme de la Mer. This is known as one of the most luxurious brands ever. Full size of this is like $360, I think. This is the mini. The mini sells for $100 normally. I got this during a VIP Day of Beauty at Sephora, and it was 20% off. Tap it in, let it absorb. Next very important item is the sunscreen. This is the most expensive one that I own. This is Supergoop Unseen Sunscreen, $40. I do think I had a Sephora VIP discount when I bought this as well. It's a clear gel. The one thing I know some people that don't like this have mentioned, if you put it on and you just rub it in with other products, it can cause some pilling. If you let the other products absorb a little bit first and you gently tap it in, you can, I at least have found I can avoid that problem. So gently tapping it in and put this all over the face and neck, under eyes, anywhere where you could get sun. Now I only use this expensive sunscreen on my face. I use a cheaper one on my body. So now for my primer. Now I have a lot of primers in a lot of different price ranges. This one is $42, Peter Thomas Roth Instant Firm No Filter Primer. This is also like a skin tightener as well as a primer. They say put it on clean skin. I always put moisturizer on first just to give my skin the extra nutrients. And this is sort of how it comes out. And I'm just going to, again, tap it on very gently, very lightly. And for best results, let this absorb for about 3 to 5 minutes before putting on any makeup. So now onto my foundation. By far, no contest, the most expensive foundation I own is this La Mer, the Soft Fluid Longwear Foundation. SPF 20. This was a true splurge. This is one of the, I think I paid more for this than I ever had any other makeup item, $150. I did get some samples from La Mer with it, but here we go. It's just smooth, creamy, and luxurious. So I'm going to use my brush. This is a BK Beauty 101 brush, which is probably one of my favorite foundation brushes. And I'm just kind of lightly tapping it on. If you wipe or press too hard, you could undo the effects of the Peter Thomas Roth primer. So just gently using the brush and just kind of tapping in this very, very luxurious foundation. You know, I don't know if this is actually the best foundation I've ever tried, but I do know it definitely gives me that feeling of luxury. And it is very, very smooth. It has just the right luminosity. Yes, this is very high-end, very prestigious. For my concealer, I'm using Giorgio Armani. This is the Luminous Silk Concealer. The shade is numbered 4.75. Touch. Don't use very much of this. A couple little dots. It's always better not to overload concealer, because that's when you get the settling into lines. But this is, it should be, it's like $40. This is a very, $42 I think, very high-end concealer. Should expect good things from it. Now for my brows, I'm using Anastasia. This is my fallback. It's not the most expensive brand. You can find more expensive things. I think I have had more expensive in the past, but this is the one I keep in stock. And probably the more high-end, more expensive product is using the pomade and then using a gel on top. So I'm just going to do that. Use the pomade. Now I'm going to top it off with a gel. Just sort of hold it in place and set it. Now I'm going to top with a little bit of powder. This is Givenchy. Now this is the sample size that I have here. The sample size is $31. Full size would be $60. And it's like sort of a pink. It's actually like 4 colors that blend together to have sort of a pinkish tone. And I just gently use this mainly to blot under the eye after putting on concealer and help blend it all together. And maybe touch on my forehead as well. There we go. So now onto the bronzer. This is one of my all-time favorites, Hourglass Bronze Light, Luminous Bronze Light. This is $58. There is also an Hourglass Bronze palette that has 6 mini-size bronzers and blushes and highlighters. It's $100. This individual bronzer is one that I tend to take with me everywhere I go. And it just adds a nice bronze and a nice glow. Great way just to give a little extra color and shine to your skin. Now for my blush, you can buy blushes for over $100 if you want. One of my most expensive, I have several in the upper 30, lower $40 price range. This is one of my favorites, Patrick Ta. And this is the one that is the Duo Cream and Powder. So I'll start with just lightly tapping a little bit of powder. And let's get a little, this is the She's a Doll, which is sort of the Barbie pink color. And then topping it with a little bit of the bronzer, which I use a slightly moist beauty blender to just tap right in the balls of the cheekbones. So on to highlighter. Armani. This Armani highlighter is $42. And I probably bought this during a VIP discount, and it just comes on. This is a pink shade. Comes, of course, in gold shades as well, but it just adds extra shine. So let's just tap a little bit of this on top of what I already have on. And I do find just lightly tapping with the finger is the best way to apply this. So now onto the eyes. Now, by far, the most expensive eyeshadow palette I have is this Danessa Myrick's Lightwork Volume 5 I Am palette. And very pretty shimmers. This has not been one of the ones I've most used because it is all shimmers. So, you know, there's no real nude base, there's no real liner or anything like that, just shadows. So anyway, I'm going to just do a little simple thing with Loved. And that's just sort of a nice, pretty, neutral, sort of peachy pink shimmer. And then I think I'm going to go in the corners a little bit with Unstoppable, which is like a slightly darker shade, and just hit up the edges with that. This, and take just a touch of Centered and put it right on the inner corner. Now let's just try to blend a little bit of everything together. Okay, so there we are. This is just every kind of shimmer you'd want. But yeah, it's pretty pricey. The most expensive eyeliner I own is this Valentino, $42. This is a twin liner. It is liquid and sort of a gel pencil. I tend to use the gel more. And this is just a nice soft black liner. And for my mascara, I'm using Hourglass. This is Hourglass Unlocked, $42. Instant Extensions mascara. Really lengthens the lashes. Not sure if it's that much better than other mascaras that are under $10, but it is very high-end. It's very luxurious. Gold tube. Now, as far as lip colors, lip products go, I didn't have any one that was a lot more expensive than any of the others. I have a lot of them that are sort of high-end and a lot of them that are sort of drugstore. One of my favorites of the high-end is Charlotte Tilbury. This is Lip Cheat, the lip pencil, and this shade is called M.I. Kiss, and it's just a great little liner. I have these in multiple colors. Now I'm going to use the lipstick. This shade is called Icon Baby. These are roughly about $38. I'm going to top it with the Jewel Lips, which is a shiny pink gloss. This is sort of semi-sheer. It adds just a nice amount of shine. So there we go. Now I have a lot of setting sprays that I love. A lot of them are inexpensive, like this one from NYX and one from Milani, one from e.l.f. This, however, Charlotte Tilbury airbrush, and you can't go wrong with this. This is the mini size. This goes for $23. The full size, I think, is like $38 or something. So anyway, spray and ready to go out. Well, that's the video for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Have a fabulous day. Peace, love, and light.